What's top of mind for you? I'm going to, instead of asking you a direct question, what truly is it top of mind for you? It can be involving a playoff game or what happened this weekend or anything that's going on with players that aren't playing or hitting free agency. What do you think is top of mind for you, Robert?
Yeah, Rich, I think you know where my mind is at. And I think everybody saw it on Monday Night Countdown. And if they didn't, it's just a conversation surrounding Lamar Jackson. I love everybody on our set, and when we have those conversations, we're not afraid to speak openly and speak freely. And when it comes to Lamar, there's just been a lot of negative narratives that are being created about him that aren't necessarily true. So I tried to clean that up after talking with people inside the building and talking with Lamar. He didn't play in the game in the playoffs and hasn't played down the stretch of the last part of the regular season because he was injured. Grade 2 PCL injury. And he didn't go to the game because he was sick. He got examined. They diagnosed him as being sick, didn't want him to travel with the team, so he didn't travel. So it's not that he didn't want to be out there with his teammates. It's not that he wanted to be there to support them. He just physically couldn't in that moment. So I feel like a lot of these other things that are being said are really just trying to weaponize the narrative against him and truly try to blow that relationship up between him and the Ravens. I'm not saying that there aren't any difficulties there with the guaranteed money or him wanting to, a new contract, but that had nothing to do with the reason that he didn't play.
Well, I mean, and so if you spoke to him, did you ask him why he felt the need to tweet out his injury information? Because you and I both know that is one of the most provocative things a player can do. Certainly when a team feels, whether it may be or not, I don't know, the team feels that they've been there for him and trying to protect him and get him better. Robert.
Yeah, listen, no coach loves it when players are putting out information that the team's not putting out.
Right.
But, I've lived what Lamar is going through, so I can't speak for him in that regard. What I feel is that there was a lot of negativity going his way, and he just wanted to get it out there that, hey, guys, I really am hurt. I'm really injured, and this is what's going on. Now, the team – they got HIPAA violations and guidelines that they got to go by, that they can't put out injuries unless players actually want them to. So in that situation, Lamar was the only one that could speak to it. He ultimately decided to speak to it. And I think that might have had something to do with just a lot of the public backlash that people, saying that he wasn't playing because he wanted a new contract, as opposed to him just not being physically able to perform.
Well, I mean, and for me, Robert, it's not the sense that he's like, I don't have a contract, screw it, to hell with you. Then if that was the case, then why did he play the first, 2/3 of the season,
exactly.
Right? I mean, but it is a sense of, you didn't pay me, so why would I brace it up? Why would I run the risk? Like that's the sense, like not screw you, just a little bit less enthusiastic about getting out there. You know what I'm saying, Robert? I mean, you tell me if I'm off. You spoke to him, and obviously you've lived it, but that's the sense, and that's where my spidey sense goes off that something's up between the two. That is significant. Something's up.
Right, Rich. Yeah, Rich, you've been in this business for an extremely long time and done it at the highest level, right? You're only kind of keep climbing. I'm speaking that into existence for you.
Thank you.
So you understand that in TV, we all we're able to do at times is speculate and give an opinion. But if Lamar had a contract and he wasn't playing, and he didn't play the last 6 games, and he didn't play in the playoffs, no one would say anything to the contrary other than he's hurt. He's physically unable to go out there and play and be Lamar Jackson. It's not about him not wanting to play. So now when you take the contract and you put that in there, I'm not saying that people can't feel that he's not playing because of his contract situation. What I'm saying is that's not a fact. That's an opinion. The fact is he's not playing because he's hurt. And that's where the whole conversation kind of went off the rails a little bit on our show, just because two things can't be true. He can't be not playing because he's hurt and also not playing because he doesn't have a new contract. It's one or the other. And I believe that he didn't play because he was injured.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.